and they still give you a hard time because they still tell you what it is that you should be doing. And I've got discomfort with that all around my ribs here. You understand that?
All the time.
Okay, because that's what I can feel now. I'm sort of holding myself there. And she hasn't got that anymore. That's what she's just saying to me. She hasn't got that anymore.
Thank you.
So you're not allowed to be complacent anymore. You need to start doing stuff. You need to start doing stuff as well. She's giving me from now until, you've got until June, she's saying. From now until June, you've got 6 months to start moving things along, okay? Otherwise, that window of opportunity that you've got and her helping you is going to start to close down a little. And remember, we've all got our own free will and choice, okay? It's going to start tunnelling down like that, yeah? So you've got from now to June, that's what, 6, 7 months? To get moving, she's saying. Now I'm saying get moving. How are we doing? I can't, because there's a whole queue.
If you want to carry on, it's up to you.
Ooh, that's a bit of a strange position. Okay. Darren's shouting at me now, he's shouting at me now. How long have we been doing it? What time is it?
We've done 50 minutes to an hour, so it's up to you if you want to carry on.
Okay.
We've got plenty of
What time
time.
is it?
10 past 9.
10 past 9, 10 past 9. Okay. Hour and 10 minutes. Right, okay. Let me describe this gentleman because he's obviously not going to be yet. Right, I've got a gentleman in spirit, and all of a sudden, can you see me pacing up and down here? I've got my hands behind me, whatever. So don't know, I'm trying to ask him whether he was a school teacher, okay, this gentleman in spirit, a school teacher, or whether he was like a sergeant major type, or whether that was like part of his personality, okay? Somebody got a granddad in spirit that was a teacher, and I'm talking about a teacher going back. Because I'm walking up and down, and as soon as I felt his energy come, I put my hands behind my back like this, and I'm pacing up and down. If he wasn't a teacher, he was like some sort of instructor. You know, like an instructor in the army. Hello?
But that was in the army, the sergeant major.
Yeah, that's the one. He's the one. Because straight away, I'm stood at the front here, and instead of ferrying around with my wand, which is Vanessa like, I put my hand behind my back and I'm walking up and down like this, and I'm thinking, yep, sergeant major, come teacher, instructor. So, if he was a sergeant major, he's using the word instructor, okay? He's talking about physical fitness, and he's talking about drill. Drill? Do you understand drill?
Yes.
Okay. You have to bear with me, I don't know anything about arms. Can I hold your watch? Come on. Watch will you read? Right. Before you take this off. Okay. Do you understand him being a real stickler for timekeeping? Because I've just said, you're all going to take your ring off and give me the ring, and I can hear him in my ear going, never mind the ring, get the watch off. Get the watch off, and I'm like, oh, right, okay. Yeah, stickler for time, okay? And when I'm saying stickler for time, I'm talking on the minute. On the minute. He'd be watching the hand until it went like that. That's what he's saying to me. Okay? He's telling me that sometimes you're sat there and you're watching the clock, okay? Now, he's not telling me that you're watching the clock in the same way he was. He's saying that you're watching the clock. And you know when we ponder the meaning of life and we're sort of sat there and you're saying to me that you're spending a lot of time now, and it's reflective time, okay? Where you sort of sat and you're daydreaming and your mind wanders, okay? When your mind wanders, it's close to you, he's telling me, okay? It's close to you when your mind's wandering. Like being a guardian, okay? I know he's a sergeant major, but the word he's using now is like being a guardian, okay? You're sitting and reflecting on the people that you've loved and lost, okay? In quiet time on your own. And during that time, he's coming close to you and wants to be there as a guardian around you. That's what he's saying, okay? To let you know, he's saying that you're not on your own, okay? To let you know you're not on your own. Right, he's talking about Roy. Do you know who Roy is? He's talking about Roy. You're going to start shouting out, aren't you? He's talking about Roy. He's also talking about Frank. Yeah, Frank, fine, brother. Tony, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Frank. Roy. Well, I'll get Tony to write Roy down anyway, because he is shouting Roy with me. And he's talking about Mary. Mary. There's not just Mary, there's also another lady as well, and it sounds more like Martha.
Cinder.
Yeah, I know I haven't got it exactly right. There's Mary, and there's another lady like Martha. What's her name, if you don't mind me asking? Margaret, okay, because I'm thinking Mary, and there's another one, that's what, you know when they want to acknowledge, that's why he's giving me names, okay? Oh, bless him. He's saying, okay, and he's showing me beside him a chair, he's saying there's a chair beside him, right, there's a chair beside him, amongst you and all your family members there waiting for you, and he's gone, but you know it's a while off, yes. Okay? It's a while off, yes, but he's just patting it. He's saying, because you consider and reflect a lot on the people that you've lost, and he's saying, but there's a place for you, and he's got his hand on the chair next to him saying, there's a place for you, but it's a long way off yet. Okay? He's gone, so you don't need to worry. You don't need to what, you know, when you're reflecting, it's a long time off, okay?
See ya.
Well, he's preoccupied with time, isn't he? But he knows that you're reflecting a lot. And that's why he's letting you know the people that are there and the people that are still around you. So when they're gathering close. Right, and they're talking about Dundee cake. Is that like Christmas cake?
Possibly not.
Okay. Is it you that's a great fan of Christmas cake? It's what Dundee cake is what they're
Yes, I
talking
do like Christmas cake.
Oh right, okay. Well, it looks like a Dundee cake. Is that a Christmas cake? I don't know, I don't like Christmas cake. You know, the nuts on the top and... Okay, fine. It's always difficult when they show me things and I don't know it because I don't like it. Okay, let's talk about the Christmas cake. You need to get a Christmas cake. And he's... You know why? He's telling me that you're reluctant to buy some things at Christmas because you're thinking to yourself, well, why do I want to buy that? You know, because it's not like I'm going to chop it up and share it with lots of people because most of them aren't here. He's telling me that's what you're thinking is, but he's saying that he wants you to buy it anyway. Do you understand what he's saying? It's like he wants you to buy it anyway. He wants you to indulge yourself and he wants you to spoil yourself. That's what he's saying. He doesn't want any of this, well, I'm going to go without that and I won't bother having this and I'll cut back on that. He's saying that he wants some indulgence because that's his gift from him to you. Okay? And he's remembering as well, he's talking about his dad. Okay, was his dad also in the services?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's remembering that he wants to remember as a mark of respect, he's saying. When he's talking about being a sergeant major and he's talking about instructing and doing what he wants, very proud, then he's acknowledging as a sign of respect and he's going, and he wants you to remember dad, that's his dad, that'd be your granddad, yeah?
Yes.
To acknowledge him as well. Sort of helping him make the man that he was, and he's saying you've got a very, very strong heritage and lineage that comes down your bloodline, and he's saying that it's something to be proud of, okay? Because there's things that you can say, oh, well, my dad did this and my granddad did that, and you know, they're very proud men, and that's a really good heritage, you're saying, to carry forward, okay? There you go. He doesn't mind you, by the way, doing your reflecting or whatever. He's not saying that you're a bad Right, okay. Sadly, we're going to have to draw to a close. And let me tell you, there is no time in spirit. That means that I could stand here all night, because they would do that to me. I could stand here all night until every single one of you in the room got a message. Because there is no time in spirit, meaning that they don't get up in the morning, they don't go to bed at night, and they don't sleep, okay? So often, when people say to me, and I tell them I'm a medium or a psychic, the first thing they say to me when I'm in a shop or anywhere that I might be, I think it was, Jackie said it's night, didn't you? You did, yeah. What can you see around me? And I have to say, well actually I can't see anything because I'm shut, okay? Because what I have to do is I have to be on duty and off duty. It's like clocking on and clocking off, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm just like you, I'm physical and human, and there's only so much I can do. But let me tell you, for those of you that haven't got a message this evening, please don't think that your loved ones and family members weren't here. I can assure you that it's very, very busy up there, and all of them will be in attendance, okay? I'm sorry that obviously there's only a short amount of time that I can actually give messages, and when we do church services, which I do regularly, those services I'm only actually giving messages for 40 minutes, and if you came and had a reading with me, you would have a reading for an hour? Hour and a half? Yeah, private reading is about an hour and a half. So as you can appreciate, we have done, I don't know, what time is it now, Darren?
20 past 9.
20 past 9. Oh, that's an hour and 20 minutes, that's not bad. So, what I'd like you all to do, if you don't mind, is you can put your footwear back on, but before you put your footwear back on, what I would ask you to do is just close your eyes for me for a minute, close your eyes for a minute, and take a minute to actually send out a prayer and your love to your loved ones and your family in spirit. So send your thoughts and love up to them, because by sending out those thoughts and those prayers, it allows your loved ones and family members to draw close to you, so you've got a connection. So you just take a minute to send your love to them. And for those of you that did receive messages this evening, if you can thank your family members and spirits for coming and sharing with us. Okay, when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. I'd like to thank all of you for coming this evening and sharing in the demonstration of mediumship. As I say, for those of you that didn't get a message, it doesn't mean that they're not around you, they are. And for those of you that did, then that would have been because you were meant to have one this evening. Oh, hold on. Leigh's shouting at me. Raffle!